As we all know, the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is Nigeria's most recent legacy project. The project over time has garnered a lot of attention from both local and international observers. Many people are questioning why the project is concentrated in Lagos. However, the government of Nigeria is trying as much as possible to start the Calabar section of the project, but nothing much has been done. If you could recall in my last video I made about the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, the Minister of Works noted that the project first phase, which is within Lagos, will be completed and commissioned this year. So in this video, I'll be taking you on a ride from the beginning of the first phase of the project towards the end of it. Also take note that massive sand filling is still going on in the Eleko axis of the project. We don't know if the contractor is actually going to meet up with the deadline of May 29th. However, with what is going on site, it is clear that the government of Nigeria is serious about this project and it is doing everything possible to complete the project. The first section of the project, which runs within Lagos, is expected to be completed as earlier stated by May 29th and tolled. But one question we should ask is if the government is actually going to use the same energy they use in constructing the Lagos section of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway to construct other sections of the project, because as it is, all activities are concentrated in Lagos and we have Ondo, which has started receiving gradual attention. However, one would have thought that the government would have splitted the contractors in different sections of the project, like having the Lagos section, the Ondo section, the Ogun section, Edo section, and it goes on and on until it gets to Calabar. But nothing of such has been done. To be candid, a serious government that is interested in constructing a particular highway from the beginning to the end should note that it doesn't just stop at constructing the first phase of the project. They should also make plans for constructing other sections, as this could help meet up with the deadline of the project. So guys, let's begin our tour. So from here we are starting from the beginning and then we are driving all the way to the very end. One thing to note is that the quality of concrete used for this project is top-notch. No wonder Hi-Tech actually won this contract. Recall that the Apapa-Oshodi concrete highway was actually constructed by the same Hi-Tech and some other concrete road constructions across Lagos. Little wonder it was easier for Hi-Tech to win this contract since they already have the expertise. To be candid, I actually prefer the new look of this area to what it used to be. I understand there were so many controversies concerning the investments that were located in these areas, but you would agree with me that with the coming of this road into this area would give room for access to bigger businesses and a whole lot. Personally, I think this road is actually serving its purpose already, as so many people are keen into the project and they are making most out of it. Hope I didn't forget to tell you that the Minister of Works disclosed that in addition to tolling of this highway, the government of Nigeria is also planning to implement additional initiatives like developing lands along the corridor for tourism, factories and housing as part of efforts to further enhance returns on the project. This superhighway is designed to relieve the strain on Apapa Wharf, which has long faced challenges due to its shallow beds that limit cargo handling capacity. These constraints have necessitated the costly process of transloading, where goods are shifted between vessels, resulting in significant daily financial losses for Nigeria, which is why the government has emphasized the importance of the 7-axle load under construction, which will facilitate the seamless transportation of goods from the Dangote refinery, fertilizer plant and other major industries within the Lekki Free Trade Zone. For those who are just joining this channel for the first time or who are just getting to know about the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project, or the Nigeria's Coastal Highway Legacy Project. I will explain a little bit about the project to you. The Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway Project is a 700 kilometers project designed to span 9 states, aimed at improving connectivity and boosting economic growth along Nigeria's coastline. The contract for the project was awarded to High-Tech Construction Company Limited under an engineering, procurement, construction and financing arrangement, where most of the financial and construction risks are assumed by the contractor, with the federal government providing counterpart funding. Construction officially began on this project in March 2024 with the first phase, a 47.7 kilometer stretch in Lagos State, starting from Ahmadu Bello Way, which is where we are riding on now. The Minister of Works previously stated that the full 700 kilometers highway is expected to be completed in 8 years, with multiple sections beginning simultaneously once procurement, approvals, and other necessary processes are finalized.